everyone. Good morning, Ms. Nietzsche. Now is next meeting ya, mata kuliah perkembangan studi DIK. Before this meeting, I discussed with Korti to inform all of you in this class to prepare material for today to make a presentation for a topic about the development task. Now this meeting is different from previous meeting. In previous, I and Ms. Nietzsche give your material for discuss. Now we can give you opportunity to presentation about the topic material for this meeting, and we can give you siapa saja yang mau dahulu ya, and after this one group presentation, different group can give the to feedback or to confirmation about the material or topic, and melengkapi apa yang sudah disampaikan oleh temannya. In the last meeting, all of you can have conclusion, simpulan about the topic for today. And in LMS, everyone in this class can submit assignment about the PPT, presentation secara sendiri-sendiri ya. Jadi walaupun nanti itu berkelompok, nanti silahkan di upload presentasi yang sudah dibuat di LMS. Okay, like that ya. Before we start to presentation, any question for the perkuliahan hari ini, atau misal Miss Nietzsche mau disampaikan terkait teknis perkuliahan hari ini?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Labo. Maybe same with you. So firstly, the student will share the screen and doing the presentation regarding the topic of this meeting. And after that, me and Mr. Labo will give the advice or feedback about the presentation from the student. And maybe we will open the discussion after that. So we can know about the misconception maybe come from the student about this topic. Thank you.
Okay, now you can start this presentation. Kami tidak tunjuk ya, langsung saja. Siapa yang mau? Oke, Cynthia.
Maaf Pak, izin untuk saya share screen-nya.
Oke, sudah muncul, silakan.
Okay, everyone, good morning. Thank you, Mrs. Nietzsche and Mr. Labo for the time that given to us. First of all, let us to introduce ourselves. My name is Kadaera Damayani, and for my friends, let's introduce yourself by yourself.
My name is Putu Cynthia Wulandari, and next.
My name is Nilogri Putri Maharani, and my friend next.
My name is Narsi Angelina Tambunan.
Okay, at this time, we will explain about developmental tasks for presenter number 1. Let's explain your presentation.
Thank you for the time. Development. Development is a process that describes the behavior of human physiological, social life in a harmonious position in wider and complex society, which change regularly, interrupted toward an organization at the more advanced level of integration according to the level of age, potential quality, and the quality of the stimuli obtained from the surrounding environment. Individual development occurs sequentially, meaning that the initial stage is the basic for development at the next stage. Next slide. Robert J. Havigers identifies 6 major stakes in human life covering birth to old age. Stake number 1, infancy and early childhood, starting for birth until 6 years old. Middle childhood, start from 6 and 30 years old. Next slide. Adolescence, 13 until 18 years old. Early adulthood, 19 until 30 years old. Next slide. Middle age, 30 until 60 years old. Later maturity, 60 years old and over maturity. Next slide. What is development task? A task that arises at a certain period and individual's lifespan. Successfully complete brings happiness, and if failure, unhappiness, societal rejection, and difficulty in completing the next development task. Next slide. Their search for development tasks that are risk for physical maturation, learning to walk, talk, control bowel and urine, behaving in ACAP, adjusting to menopause, and 2 texts that arise from personal values, choosing an occupation, figuring out one's philosophical outlook, 3 tasks that have their source in the pressure of social, learning to read, learning to be responsible citizen. And from next slide, akan dijelaskan oleh teman saya. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you for your time. So I will continue this presentation. Because developmental tasks play such an important role in setting guidelines for normal development, anything that interferes with their mastery may be regarded as a potential hazard. There are 3 very common potential hazards related to developmental tasks. The first is inappropriate expectation. Either individuals themselves or the social group may expect the development of behavior that is impossible at the time because of physical or psychological limitation. A second potential hazard is the bypassing of a stage of development as a result of failure to master the task for that stage of development. The crisis individuals experience when they pass from one stage to another comprise the third common potential hazard arising from developmental tasks. Even though an individual may have mastered the developmental task for one stage satisfactorily, having to master a new set of tasks appropriate for the next stage inevitability brings with it tension and stress. Conditions that can lead to a crisis, for example, men whose working lives have come to an end often experience a retirement crisis, in which they feel that the prestige and personal satisfaction associated with the job have also come to an end. Sooner or later, all people become aware that they are expected to master certain developmental tasks at various periods during their lives. Each individual also becomes aware of being early, late, or on time with regard to these tasks. It is this awareness that affects their own attitudes and behavior, as well as the attitudes of others toward them. Although most people would like to master developmental tasks at the appropriate time, so are unable to do so, while others are ahead of schedule. The details below give some of the most important factors that influence mastery of developmental tasks. So the next slide will be presented by my friend. Time is yours.
The next factors influencing mastery of developmental tasks. Obstacle factor invited to 1. Slow level of physical and mental development. 2. Disturbing body defects. 3. Feel afraid to be different. And 4. No change to learn. Next. Driving factor invited to accelerated physical development, above average intelligence, strong motivation to learn, and environment provides opportunities for learning. Next, goals of development tasks. This is as a guide for parents and teachers to increase motivation in learning things that are expected by society. As a guide to find out what people expect at a certain age, motivates individuals to do what society expects at a certain age, shows what they face and what actions are expected of them in their next development, and last, to prepare children for new expectations. For next, my friend will describe.
Okay, thank you for time. Okay, the next topic is PASO division of development tasks. Development tasks have 6 PASO division. There are first, infancy and childhood. Second, school children. Third, adolescents. Number 4, early adulthood. 5, middle age or middle adulthood. 6, later maturity. Next slide. Okay. First, infancy and early childhood. Birth until 6 years old. Learning to walk, crawl, take solid food, control the elimination of body waste, getting ready to read, learning language to describe social and physical reality, forming concept. Next slide. In the second, middle childhood, 6 until 13 years old. Learn physical ability to play, the formation of a healthy attitude towards oneself as a developing organism, grow, learn to get along in a friendly way with children of the same age, learning gender roles, develop basic reading, writing, and arithmetic skill, develop the understanding need for the necessities of life. Next, daily, develop of a moral, social, and a skill of values. Learn to free yourself from dependence. Develop healthy attitudes towards group and institution. Next slide. And the third, adolescence. Learn to accept the physical state and use in actively, accept the social roles of gender as male or female, desiring and achieving socially responsible behavior, achieve emotional independence from parents and other adults, learn to get along with group of girls and boys, value skill development, consciously develop a more adequate picture of the world, economically independent preparation, selection, and training of position, preparing for marriage and family. Next slide. And fourth, early adulthood. 19 until 30 years old. Learning to start working, choose a life partner, learn to live with your husband or wife, start forming a family, parenting, managing or driving the household, accepting and taking on the responsibility of a citizen, and find a fun social group. Next slide. Five, middle age, 30 until 60 years old. Existing teenage children to become responsible and happy adult, achieving adult social and civic responsibility, reaching and maintaining satisfactory performance in one's occupational career, developing adult leisure time activities, relating oneself to one's spouse as a person, adjusting to again parents. Slide. And the last 6, later maturity. In 60 years old and over. Learning, adjusting to decreasing physical strength and health, adjusting to retirement and reduced income, adjusting to death of a spouse, establishing an explicit affiliation with one age, adopting and adapting social roles in a flexible way, and establishing satisfactory physical living arrangement. Okay, time for Era.
Okay, that's all that we can explain about developmental tasks. If there's any question, please raise your hand.
Okay, Kade first, and after that Sabina and Made. Who are your full name? Nimade, blah blah blah.
Wimas Damayan.
Okay, Nimade Wimas. Okay, first Kade Dharma, after that Sabina and Nimade Wimas, and after that me and Mr. Labo will giving the feedback and advice maybe. Please, Kade first.
Okay, thanks for the time. My name is Kadek Dharma Saspanya, and I have a question. You say developmental tasks can cause happiness or unhappiness in life. So my question is, can you give me an example? What kind of tasks that can give human an unhappiness feel? Do you get it?
I'm sorry, your voice not really clear. Can you repeat it once again?
Okay. You say developmental tasks can cause happiness or unhappiness in life. So, can you give me an example? What kind of tasks that can give human unhappiness feel?
Maaf Miss, kita langsung jawab satu persatu atau kumpulkan pertanyaannya?
Yeah, please one by one. Okay.
Okay, thank you for Dharma for the question, but give us maybe 5 minutes to discuss your question with my.
Era.
Sir, yes.
Yeah. Who you discuss with your group? With WA?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, Era, I was at a break room if you can discuss with your group to efficiency the time, you can choose the group, and after you discuss with your group, you can back to main room. Oke, langsung hilang. Oke.
Are they already joined the breakout room, Mr. Labo?
Three member. Era, Putri, Encol, Cynthia. Oke, Cynthia ada masalah dengan listrik rumahnya ternyata padam ya.
Okay, maybe we need to change about the procedure, Mr. Labo.
Yeah.
Maybe we prepare the breakout rooms for the group who will give the presentation, and after that, when the questions come from the another students, maybe just put all the question first, and after that give the presenter discuss around 10 minutes, and after that back again to the main room. How about that?
Oke. Bagus, oke. Biar nggak lama juga ya. Mungkin saya kembalikan dulu ke main room ya.
Yeah, please bring back them to the main room.
Ya. Oke. Semua sudah kembali. Oke. Silakan Miss Nice.
Okay, for the presenter, maybe you need to collect the question first, and after that you need to back to the breakout room. And after that, you will have around 10 minutes to discuss about the answer for the questions. And for the first presenter will join in the breakout room. But for the time in the main room, we will continue about the presenter from the another team. How about that? So the student in the main room not only just waiting, but also get the another topic or material from the another presenters. Okay, so for the second question from the Sabina, and after that Nimade Wimas, please. Nimade Wimas Dharma. Okay, please.
Okay, I want to ask a question for Cynthia and Lode and Era groups. So if the developmental text is late or earlier, maybe the example is when we don't ready to read at childhood age, or when we have learned the physical dexterity to play at childhood, where it should happen in the adult childhood phase. Can we say that development text is abnormal or it's a normal thing?
Okay, next for the Nimade Wimas, please.
Okay, thank you for the time that you've given me. First, may I introduce myself? My name is Nimade Wimas Namayanti. And I will ask about, for all the tests that you guys said just now, are there things that can hinder the developmental test, and what will happen if these developmental tests are hampered or not carried out properly? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Wimas. So is their presenter already clear with the questions from Sabina and Wimas? Era and Tims?
Sorry, Miss, I think I can hear their voice clearly because the word I can hear clear. I want to ask Sabina and Wimas, can you explain your question maybe with bahasa, or can you write your question in chat?
Miss Niche.
Yeah.
Maybe to question after question with English, to confirm with bahasa ya.
Oh, okay.
So there are no misconception about the question.
So we're waiting for the question in the chat box, and after that, I will try to translate and give to the presenter. Okay, the question from Sabina. My name is Sabina Andari, and my question is, if the developmental task is late or early, maybe example, we don't ready to read at childhood pace, or when we have learned the physical and dexterity to play at childhood, where it should happen in the adult childhood pace. Can we say that this developmental task is abnormal or it's a normal thing? Jadi pertanyaan tentang Sabina, dari Sabina ini adalah jika ada tugas perkembangan itu terjadi terlambat ya sesuai dengan fasenya atau terlalu awal dibandingkan fasenya gitu ya, muncul di luar fasenya begitu, di mana contohnya pada anak-anak usia dini belum seharusnya belajar membaca begitu, tapi mereka harus belajar membaca padahal sebenarnya tugas perkembangan mereka itu adalah bermain gitu ya. Dan harusnya belajar membaca itu tuh di usia anak-anak bukan di usia dini begitu. Apakah kita bisa menyebutkan bahwa tugas perkembangan ini adalah abnormal atau suatu yang normal? Begitu ya, benar Sabina maksudnya? Is clear?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So I hope the presenter already listen my translation. And after that, from Wimas Damayanti. Good morning, my name is Nimade Wimas Damayanti. My question is, are there things that can hinder development tasks, and what will happen if this developmental tasks are hampered or not carried out properly? Thank you. Jadi pertanyaannya Wimas juga sangat terkait dengan pertanyaannya Sabina sebenarnya ya. Apakah memang tugas perkembangan itu tuh jika tidak didapatkan atau tidak dipenuhi sesuai dengan usianya begitu secara properly, secara sesuai dengan tugas perkembangan sesuai dengan teori begitu, apa yang akan terjadi? Ya ini berhubungan sebenarnya. Jadi saya berharap presenter bisa menjelaskan bagaimana jika orang loncat terkait tugas perkembangannya atau sama sekali nggak menjalankan tugas perkembangan itu. Apa yang terjadi? Apakah itu adalah hal yang normal atau abnormal? Begitu ya Wimas ya?
Iya, yes Miss. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So after this, maybe Mr. Labo will help the presenter come back to the breakout room.
Okay.
Around 10 minutes. And the next presenter will be prepared for the presentation. So is there already joined in the breakout room, Mr. Labo?
Ya, sudah semua.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Labe. And for the next presenter, please prepare yourself to present the material or the topic regarding the developmental tasks for the human being. Who will be the next presenter and take this opportunity? Maybe from the previous student who already raise your hand, maybe put your hand down first. And we can see clearly who will be the next presenter. Sabina, you will present the PowerPoint right now? Because you didn't put your hands down.
Maybe yes, Miss, but
okay, Sabina.
I still confirm with my group. Maybe.
Okay.
Give me maybe 3 minutes.
Okay, so after that you have time around 10 until 15 minutes to present, and after that you get the question, you join the breakout room, and the first presenter will come to explain the answer for the question from the first presenter. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, we will waiting for you and your team.
Excuse me, Miss and Mr. Labo.
Yeah.
May I share screen?
Yeah, please. Mr. Labe, maybe after 10 minutes, you need to bring back the first presenter to the main room, please.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thank you.
So, good morning, everyone. Om Swastiastu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for the time that given to our group to explain the matter of development tasks and the problems. So, before we start to explain the topic, I want to introduce myself first. My name is Sabina Andari. I am from Group C, and then there is four of my friend. First is Desi. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hello everyone. Let me to introduce myself. My name is Nikomang Desi Pratiwi, and I'm from Group C. And next, Mahadipta.
Hello everyone, my name is Putu Mahadipta. I'm from Group C. Next, Vita.
Hello everyone, my name is Nika Novita Sari. I'm from Group C. And next, Elsa.
Hello everyone, my name is Sinengah Elsa Apricilia.
Okay, for the first material about the development mean, will explain by Vita. Vita, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the time. So here I want to explain about development human. So at first I want to tell about why human have to grow. The first is why human have to grow is to survive and to achieve actualization self or development of self potential the highest. And what are the tasks in every stage that the development that must be carried out by each individual is the next slide. Okay, I will explain about the definition of development task. So development task is a task that appears at a certain period within the individual life span, which if the task is successful or completed will bring happiness and success in completing the following tasks. Temporary, when it fails, it will cause unhappiness in the individual concerned, lead to community rejection and difficulties in completing subsequent tasks. It's the definition from Robert Havinghurst, 1961. And from Hurlock, 1981, refers to this developmental task as social expectation. Every culture group expects its member to dominate certain important skills and acquire a pattern of behavior that approve for all age throughout the lifespan. Development task resources. According to Havinghurst, there are 4 sources for the emergence of developmental tasks. Namely, the first is physical growth or physical maturity. Physical growth refers to an increase in body size or length or height and weight, and in the size organ you can see on the screen. And for the next explanation, we'll explain by my friends.
So thank you, Vita, for your explanation. Next, for Desi will continue this material. For Desi, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you for your time. I will to explain about the next of developmental text research. So the second of developmental text research is personality maturity. Is related to the growth of the value system and aspiration. For the example is learning in groups as a vehicles for children or to recognize difference on each individual, and at the stage of late adolescence, individuals are able to make decisions for his life, including in career matters. Next. So the third of developmental task research is culture community demands, such as learning to read, learn to write, learn to count, and learn to organize. Next. And the last of developmental task research is the demands of religious norms. For the example, obedience to worship God, do good to fellow human beings. So that's all of the development task research. For the next page, can my friends to explain? Thank you.
Thank you, Desi, for your explanation. So next, the development text at each development phase will explained by Mahadipta. Mahadipta, the time is yours.
Okay, thanks. Time. The demand of I will continue about development tasks at each development phase. A developmental task at infancy and childhood age until 6 years. 1. Learning to walk between 9 to 15 months of age. 2. Learn to eat solid food. Of course, in the second years. Neither learning to speak, namely making meaningful sound and conveying it to other through the voice. Learn to articulate and defecate. Learn to recognize gender difference. Achieve physical stability. Learn to make emotional connection with parents, siblings, and other people. The last, learn to have good and bad relationship, which mean developing conscience. Next, implication in education. Education it is very important to develop children motor skills because they begins to use body parts of activities and play. Skill, mastery, and use of body tool are very good for stimulating the baby's muscle. For example, learn to eat solid food. It will have strengthened the biting power of the child. Next. Next part of developmental task in late childhood, 6 years until 12 years. Learn to acquire physical skill to perform the game. Learn to form a healthy attitude toward oneself as a biological being. Learn to get along with peers. Learn to play role according to gender. Learn basic skill in reading, writing, and arithmetic. Learn to develop everyday concept. Develop conscience. Learn to gain personal freedom and develop a positive attitude forward social grounds and institution. Next, the plan of my friends.
Okay, thank you, Mahadipta. And next, the implication in education of adult childhood will explain by Elsa.
Implication in education. Education moral, spiritual, social value, and conscience is very well developed at this time because they can still be given a good response from the stimulant given by parents and teachers. For this reason, the role of the environment is very influential on the individual at this time, and parents and teacher must be able to filter out things that are good or not for the self-development of students. Next slide. Development tasks in adolescent 30 until 18 years. First, achieve more mature relationship with peers, achieve social role as men and women, achieve the visual state and use in the affectively, achieve emotional independency from parents and other adults, achieve the guarantee of economic independence, choose and prepare for a career or job, preparing for marriage and family life, develop intellectual skill and concept needed for citizens, achieve social responsible behavior, obtain a set of values and ethical system as a guide or guide in being, and believe and fear good Almighty. Next slide. Implication in education. The role of teacher and parents here is to build a sense of self-confidence in an individual so that it's easier for him to achieve the desired result. And in today's reality, adolescence is a time of imitation. It is at this time that parents and teachers direct them to imitate what is good and deserved to be imitated. Pay extra attention at this time because guidance and education are very vital for individuals. They will feel comfortable and feel value if their parent and teacher guide them with tenderness, but firmness and discipline. And next, I will return into Sabina.
Okay, thank you for your explanation, Elsa. Next, the last one, I will explain about factor affecting mastery of developmental tasks and problem in development. So, factors affecting mastery of development tasks. Development tasks at certain stage of development should be mastered by each individual because developmental tasks on one hand are hope or social pressure. However, not every individual is successful in mastering his developmental tasks because there are several factors that influence this, namely, first is internal factors, normal or not growth and development, health, motivation to develop, and fluency in mastering previous developmental tasks. And the second is external factors, parenting patterns of parents, school environment, social environment, and so on. This is the table of factors affecting mastery of development tasks. What hinders? First is regress level of development. Second is no opportunity or guidance to master developmental tasks. Third is no motivation. Fourth is poor health. Fifth is body defects. And sixth is low level of intelligence. Next is what helps. First is normal or accelerate rate of development. Second is there are opportunities or guidance to master developmental tasks. And third is there is motivation. Fourth is good health and no physical defects. Fifth is high intelligence, and 6 is the survival that someone has. Next is the problem in development task. The problem in development task, for some examples of problem in student development task is first, students who have difficult or long understanding of material. Second is the students who are less or not smart. Third is notice students. Fourth is shy students. And fifth is students who lack motivation in learning. So that's all about this material about development task and problem. So thank you for your time. Maybe there is some question.
Okay, thank you, Sabina and the team for your presentation. Maybe there are just two of the person who will give the question for this team. Please raise your hand, and after that, open your mic and talk about your question. Or maybe after that, you need to put your question in the chat box so the Sabina and team can read it carefully and understand about your question. Okay, for the first time is, I need to open first. Putu Juwita Cahyanti, and the second one is Niputu Yuliani. Okay, just two of the student can give the question, please.
Okay, thank you for the time given to me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Juwita Cahyanti. So, according to Havik Hertz, a successful developmental task will lead to a sense of happiness and bring success in facing the next developmental task. But if it fails, it will cause a sense of unhappiness and difficulty in facing the next task. So my question is there a solution, and what is the solution of overcoming the failures and difficulties in carrying out the next task? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Juwita. And after that, give it your question in the chat box, okay? Okay. Okay, for the next student who are already have the question for this group, please. Yuliani.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Niputu Yuliani. My question is, the development tasks are different in each phase. For example, there is one task that is not successfully fulfilled in one phase. So what can affect the fulfillment of other development tasks? Thank you.
Okay, please put your question in the chat box too, so the team can read it carefully and after that discuss more deeply about your questions. Okay, before the second presenters group join the breakout room, please the first presenter to explain about the answer for the question for your first presentation, please. Era and the team.
Okay, thank you, Miss, for the time given to me. So, Dharma's question is, what example about kind of tasks that give him an unhappy feel? So, I got one example. Wait, so, yeah, I will answer Dharma question with example of Dawson development task. So as I feel that teenagers think of everything. When we worry about something, we usually feel in control. However, there are many things in this world that are beyond our control. Something bad can happen to us and those closest to us. In this condition, we are usually attacked by various worries. In fact, worrying will not change anything in the real world. Worrying will only create anxiety and keep you from the happiness that is in control. For example, overthinking about skin color. when skin color does not match society beauty standard, people will mock and make us sad or unhappy. Maybe that's all about my answer. So sorry if there's any mistakes. Thank you.
Okay, Dharma, who are give you the question, right?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, Dharma, how about your condition after you hear the answer from the ERAS and team? Is there anything not clear or need to give the more inquiry about your questions, please?
No, Miss. I think that's clear answer, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Dharma.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you, Era, for the answer.
okay,
Thank you,
good
sir.
job. So for the next questions, please, Era, or maybe another person from your team will give the answer. From Sabina, and after
please.
that from...
Please Cynthia or Narcy to answer first.
Sabina and Wimas is the relatively same question, so maybe you can answer directly for the two questions.
I want to answer Sabina's question.
Okay, please.
Abnormal behavior is definition a person is
I cannot clearly hear Cynthia voice. Is there anyone who can clearly...
Abnormal behavior is
Cynthia, maybe Cynthia.
Person
Okay.
Okay, maybe Cynthia cannot hear us too.
Cynthia.
Differently from the mean. It is based on statistical calculation based on symptoms. People who are like it. Yes, sir.
Maybe you can turn off your camera.
I'm sorry, Miss. Answer my connection too bad.
Yeah, maybe you can turn off your camera.
Can I answer again, Miss? Also? Okay. I want to answer Sabina's question.
Okay.
Okay.
Cynthia, could you try again to answer the question, because before we cannot clearly hear your voice.
Oke, saya pikir teman saya. Oke.
Okay, so
Anyone can,
Era maybe.
Okay, I will help Cynthia to answer the question. So maybe Cynthia's opinion, the Sabina's question are its abnormal behavior is abnormal behavior is deviation. A person is said to be deviant if it behaves differently from the mean. It is based on statistical calculation based on the symptoms. People who are late in experiencing developmental tasks are classified as deviating from the average, as well as people who experience accelerated development are also classified as deviating from the average. The causes of delays or obstacles in developmental tasks are internal and external factors in the child. Internal factors can be seen from the child's nature or personality. Where every child has a personality that has a fast response and some is slow. And on external factors, it can be seen from the environment they live in, which can affect the implementation of their developmental tasks. So that those two factors can affect the speed of the process of implementing developmental tasks. I think that's all, Miss, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Era. Sabina, how about the answer from Era? Is it clear for you, or you need more inquiry about that answer?
Yeah, I think it's clear. Thank you,
Okay.
Era, for your answer.
Thank you, Era. Good job, Era and the team. And I hope Cynthia can join in this class after the connection become good. Okay, for the last questions.
For Narsi, please answer we must question, please.
Hello.
Okay, Miss. For we must questions, there are factors that hinder the mastery of developmental tasks. That is, 1, backward rate of development. Setbacks in development will hinder the process of implementing developmental tasks that will be passed so that they cannot continue to the next developmental task. Second, no opportunity to learn developmental tasks or no guidance to be able to master them. In this case, parents must understand what tasks must be passed by their children so that children do not have difficulty in their development task. Third, no motivation. Motivation is needed for the individual so that the spirit arises from within him to complete the task of development. Fourth, poor health will also hinder the individual from carrying out his developmental task. Weak body condition will decrease the level of focus so that the task does not run well. Fifth, body defects. If an individual has a body defect, this condition will cause developmental tasks to run slowly. And the last, low level of intelligence. Lack of understanding of developmental tasks will also hinder the development task. And for second question from WIMAS, in the vulnerable human life, there are developmental tasks that must be passed by each individual. The task of developmental must be completed by each individual in order to proceed to the next task. If the individual does not succeed in completing his developmental task, there will be failures that will cause deviant behavior. For example, the child's development becomes slower than other children. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you, Narsi. Who are the person who give the question? I'm forgetting. Sorry. Are you clear about the Narsi's answers?
Yes, I think that's clear, Miss.
Okay. Thank you, Narsi and the team, and thank you, Wimas, for the questions. So, me and Mr. Labo will give the feedback and advice maybe after all the question answered with the from the presenter. And now we move to the second presenter. So the persons who are giving the questions already typed on the chat box. For the first is from Niputu Yuliani. My name is Niputu Yuliani. My question is that the developmental tasks are different in each phase. For example, there is one task that is not successfully fulfilled in one phase. So what can affect the fulfillment of other developmental tasks? Thank you. I think this question is same with the previous question. So is it needed to get the more detailed answer, Niputu Yuliani?
Maybe yes, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So the Sabina and the teams need to giving the answer for this. And after that, from Juwita Cahyanti, my name is Mutu Juwita Cahyanti. So according to Heifigers, a successful developmental task will lead to a sense of happiness and bring success in facing the next developmental task. But if it fails, it will cause a sense of unhappiness and difficulty in facing the next task. So my question is there a solution, and what is the solution of overcoming the failures and difficulties in carrying out the next task? Thank you. So Sabina and the team, are you already clear with the question from Juwita Cahyanti?
Yeah, I think it's clear, Miss.
Okay. So this is the bonus question, directly Putu Ananda Febi Maharani give the question. I have a niece and she age is 8 months. She can stand up but cannot crawl properly. Do you think my niece is developing well or is there a problem with it? Okay, is there 3 questions for this group? Do you still need the breakout room for discussion or you already have the answer for these questions? Sabina and the team?
I already have the answer from the first and second question, but maybe my team will discuss about the third question from Ananda. Thanks.
Okay. So Sabina, please answer directly the question from Juwita and Yuliani. Okay.
So the question from Juwita and Yuliani maybe almost the same because you talk about unsuccessfully of development test, but Yuliani asked about the solution of reach it. So for that 2 question, I will answer directly. So to reach adulthood as an individual, a child must go through several stages of development. Each stage of development has developmental tests that must be carried out. Failure to complete this developmental test can affect development in the next phase, so that it can cause interference. For example, a child who cannot complete developmental tests in the children's phase of having a good relationship with the surrounding environment can result in the child having difficulty in fostering mutual relationship or trusting others, low self-esteem, not feeling happy, and in the end, they can reduce the quality of children and can have a bad impact on adulthood. So the solution of unsuccessfully of developmental text will explain by Vita. Excuse me, Miss, because Vita have a bad, maybe I can answer the question.
Okay, please.
So the solution that we can complete the next development text, we have to fix the unsuccessfully text first from the past test. So after we complete the past test, we can complete the next phase of development test. I think that's all.
Okay, how about Yuliani and Juwita? Are you already clear with the answer from the Sabina and the teams or need some inquiry for your question?
Okay, that's clear. Thank you, Sabina.
Okay, thank you, Yuliani. Thank you, Sabina and the teams. Good job. How about Juwita?
I think it's clear too, Miss.
Okay, thank you. So how about the third question, bonus question from Ananda Febri? Is your group already get the answer?
I think not yet, Miss. We have to do discussion first.
Okay, so maybe I will give the answer, maybe for the Ananda Febri Maharani. About your niece, already 8 months old and can stand up but cannot crawl properly. So it's from the pediatric or dokter spesialis anak the information about how the children or how the early childhood get the developmental tasks, it's depend on the stimulation. So I think that from your niece condition, is it good that she can stand up properly but cannot crawl? Maybe you and their parent need to give the stimulation how to crawl independently, and sometimes children will pass the developmental tasks. Like my child, he didn't crawl first, but he can stand up clearly and properly. because they are like jumping the developmental tasks. It's okay. Yeah. The problem is when the children didn't get any ability to do the developmental tasks and delay to do the developmental tasks. This is not the delay condition. I think your niece is still developing well and there are no problem. Just give more stimulation for the crawl properly. Yeah, because she already can stand up. No need to worry about this. Yeah, because is it not delay condition? Delay condition is same with your friend before explanation. When the children cannot do the developmental tasks and after they pass the age of the developmental tasks, still cannot do that task. That the delay. Yeah. So is it clear now, Ananda?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So Mr. Labo, maybe you need to give some of the feedback or advice from these two presenter or maybe from the question that come to this group, please.
Okay, Ms. Nietzsche, I think two presenter is very clearly to explain about the development tasks ya. Maybe I can menambahkan untuk Maharani ya sedikit ya. Jadi seperti yang sudah dikatakan Bu Nietzsche ya, itu tidak termasuk apa tadi abnormal ya. Jadi biasanya setelah dia bisa di tahap stand up atau berdiri atau mungkin 1-2 langkah, dia biasanya akan kembali lagi ke tahap merangkak. Itu. Atau mungkin nggak tahu saya juga, mungkin Ananda karena ini keponakan ya, mungkin tidak dalam tempat yang atau dalam satu lingkungan yang sama, mungkin tidak pernah mengamati secara detail juga ya. Mungkin dia melakukan atau merangkak, tetapi tidak mungkin tidak frekuensinya tidak terlalu banyak. Tuh. Ya. Seperti yang sudah disampaikan, mungkin saya hanya mengulang apa yang sudah disampaikan dari presenter 1 kelompoknya Era dan presenter 2 kelompoknya Sabina ya. Jadi tugas-tugas perkembangan ini memang sangat penting, mereka harus lalui dengan baik sehingga seperti dikatakan tadi lakukan baik dan bahagia ya. Jadi akan berpengaruh ke tahap-tahap perkembangan berikutnya. Nah, tetapi bukan berarti semua harus selesai dengan sempurna ya, tetapi dia bisa langsung ke tahap berikutnya, tetapi nanti tahap itu harus bukan kembali lagi, artinya tahap itu harus dia juga bisa lakukan bersamaan di tahap berikutnya begitu. Yang mungkin contoh yang paling banyak mungkin ditemukan tentang kegagalan melakukan tahap-tahap perkembangan ya, mungkin Bu Nietzsche sering menemukan juga ya masalah perlambatan bicara. Nah ini biasanya yang sering banyak orang tua memerlukan bantuan orang yang memang expert di bidang ini untuk membantu mengatasi itu. Nietzsche mungkin sudah sering mengalami pasiennya yang mengalami lambat bicara. Nah ini karena banyak faktor yang menyebabkan ya. Tadi sudah dijelaskan juga oleh presenter, bantuan orang tua itu juga menentukan keberhasilan melakukan atau menyelesaikan tugas-tugas pengembangan, dan juga faktor environment atau lingkungan juga membantu. Misalkan anak dengan pola asuh dengan bantuan helper di rumahnya ya, karena kesibukan orang tua, kemudian juga aktivitasnya tidak banyak berkomunikasi ya. Mungkin di pertemuan sebelumnya kita sudah bahas sensori motorik, yang itu juga merupakan salah satu tahap pembelajaran untuk tugas-tugas perkembangan. Jadi nggak banyak komunikasi, misalkan tidak banyak mendengarkan bagaimana orang berbicara, bagaimana orang kosakata dan seterusnya. Nah itu akan berpengaruh ke tahap-tahap perkembangan, terutama di perkembangan bahasanya. Nah sehingga di umur tertentu dia belum bisa berbicara dengan jelas. Dan ini biasanya juga disebabkan karena anak terlalu dini dikenalkan kepada gadget, ya. Dan, penelitian juga gadget di bawah 2 tahun itu tidak efektif sebenarnya membantu tidak bagus kan gitu. Tetapi biasanya diberikan itu, sementara komunikasi yang disampaikan di gadget juga tidak seperti komunikasi pada umumnya antara orang tua dan atau anggota keluarganya. Sehingga saat ada komunikasi dengan anak, dia bingung harus menjawab apa, dan dia juga tidak mempelajari banyak kosakata dalam kehidupan realnya, tapi dia banyak justru kalau dia mengikuti video-video di TV, dia bisa menghafal, kemudian dia bisa mengikuti diskusi atau pembicaraan di video itu. Tapi kalau dengan orang langsung dia tidak bisa. Nah, itu karena bentuk komunikasinya berbeda. Nah, itu juga akan menghambat perkembangan tugas-tugas perkembangan, misalkan di tahap perkembangan bahasa. Itu. Mungkin itu Bu Nici. Ini Bu Nici biasanya lebih banyak contohnya, lebih banyak memiliki contohnya.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Labe. Yeah, when Mr. Labe said about the speech delay, it's very depend on the condition of the children. Maybe the children already have the abnormality in their mouth, yeah, like with the short tongue, or maybe they have the sensory integration incapability, yeah, because when people or when children start to learn to talk, to speech, they need to have same condition before. They need to have the experience to eat with their mouth, with their tongue, with their teeth, yeah. So we can call it masa empasi, ya. Pasi makanan pendamping ASI, ya. Need to given from the parents directly and carefully. You need to aware about is it these children doesn't like to eat the porridge or bubur, or is it these children just love to eat like kerupuk or crackers, yeah. Because we have one of the disorder, we can call it with the sensory integration disorder, yeah, because the sensation from their mouth and from their panca indera have a bad condition, so need to have more stimulation from the therapist, so they can sense all of the food same with another person, yeah. Sometimes the children is very sensitive with the porridge, or sometimes is very sensitive with the crackers. That makes the children doesn't have any experience to eat all the kind of the food. Ya, jadi speech delay itu tidak hanya berhubungan dengan stimulasi dan juga berhubungan dengan kondisi di sekitar atau environment saja gitu, tapi juga sangat terkait dengan apakah memang ada permasalahan di organ bicaranya, ya, di dalam mulut ini, lidah, tenggorokan, lalu rahang dan gigi, begitu. Jadi masa periode empasi itu sangat menentukan, ya, dilihat di sana. So we cannot judge when these children have the delay from specific developmental tasks just because of the stimulation condition from their parent. We cannot judge like that. We need to assess more carefully every day about this situation, and after that we can do the validation about the situation, and after that we can do the treatment plan. Ya, jadi nggak bisa hanya menyebutkan karena kurang stimulasi nih kayaknya gitu, tapi juga perlu pemeriksaan fisik, ya, dengan dokter anak atau pediatrik untuk mengetahui apa yang sebenarnya terjadi pada anak ini. Jadi developmental tasks not only focus on the stimulation from the environment, but also the physical condition of the person, of the human. Yeah. So when one of the tasks cannot do very properly, we need to do the evaluation from the previous tasks. Is it the previous tasks already did it very good for this person or for this human? And after that, we need to do the evaluation from their environment too. Ya, jadi benar yang dikatakan oleh adik-adik tadi di grup pertama dan kedua gitu. Jadi kalau ada yang delay atau ada yang belum tercapai di satu tugas perkembangan, kita perlu balik lagi. Kembali lagi ke tugas perkembangan sebelumnya. Apakah sudah terpenuhi ataukah terpenuhi tapi cuma 60% saja gitu. Balik lagi ke tugas perkembangan sebelum-sebelumnya sehingga kita tahu di mana stuck-nya gitu ya, di mana permasalahannya. Sehingga kita bisa mengejar. Jadi kayak stunting juga ya, kalau kalian pernah mendengar stunting, masalahnya terkait dengan kondisi tinggi badan saja, tapi juga berat badan juga. Dan kondisi juga terkait dengan defiensi zat besi. Ya, jadi banyak hal yang mempengaruhi kondisi seseorang anak, begitu, atau seseorang manusia. Begitu saja dari saya, terima kasih. Maybe Mr. Labo need to give the summary, and after that maybe how about the another group who are not yet present.
Oke, baik Miss Nice. Jadi untuk kelompok yang belum presentasi hari ini ya, jadi nanti kita akan berikan juga kesempatan di perkuliahan berikutnya. Jadi untuk perkuliahan artinya materi dari kami, jadi kita sampai UTS ya. Nah, selanjutnya dari pertemuan 9 sampai berikutnya nanti kami akan lebih banyak memberikan kesempatan kepada kalian untuk menjelaskan materinya. Ya. Kemudian di samping juga kalian melatih kemampuan berbicaranya, di samping itu juga kalian agar menemukan pengetahuannya. Nah, nanti di pertemuan berikutnya yang sudah presentasi juga tetap akan membuat materi yang sama ya, juga akan mencari. Sehingga yang sudah presentasi juga bisa melakukan konfirmasi atau memberikan penguatan atau malah mengkonfirmasi apa yang disampaikan oleh temannya. Jadi informasinya biar nggak, jadi bukan berarti yang sudah presentasi sudah beres ya. Nah, jadi tetap juga nanti di pertemuan berikutnya juga harus mencari tahu tentang topik yang akan kita bahas di meeting berikutnya. Gitu, ya. Nah, untuk presentasi yang sudah dibuat, ya, baik yang presentasi maupun tidak nanti tetap di-upload ya. Saya sudah tambahkan di pertemuan ke-9 ada assignment-nya. Silakan diunggah di sana presentasi yang sudah kalian buat. Oke. Mungkin dari kalian ada pertanyaan dulu terkait teknis perkuliahan ya yang kita ubah, dan juga mungkin sedikit catatan ya, tadi untuk yang bertanya Miss Nici sudah mengkonfirmasi apakah jawabannya jelas diberikan. Saya harap itu memang benar-benar jelas ya, apa yang disampaikan oleh teman-teman memang benar jelas dan memang dipahami ya, tidak hanya sekedar bertanya kemudian sudah dijawab sudah selesai, tapi memang jelas dari segi penjelasan dan juga pemahaman bahasa. Jadi mungkin kalau memang apa yang disampaikan belum jelas dari segi bahasa, sekarang bisa konfirmasi dalam bentuk bahasa. Oke, halo adik. Oke. Ada mahasiswa tambahan di Sriwidaya. Oke, itu ya. Jadi kalian bisa minta konfirmasi dengan kepada yang menjawab menggunakan bahasa Indonesia, nggak masalah ya. Di situ nanti apa yang dipahami dan disampaikan berbeda, sehingga tidak menyebabkan kebingungan yang berjamaah ya. Jadi karena seperti topik materi hari ini ya, development text, jadi kita harus selesai untuk tahapan ini sehingga bisa ke tahapan berikutnya. Jadi nanti kalau di tahapan ini masih bingung, nanti juga akan berpengaruh ke tahapan atau ke materi berikutnya. Begitu kira-kira ya. Kalau memang tidak ada, Miss Nice,
Pak,
ya
saya bertanya Pak,
silakan, Era.
untuk format pengumpulan PowerPoint-nya itu apa Pak?
PDF aja ya, biar nanti tidak berantakan. Kalau misalkan nggak tahu, mungkin kalian kan ada kreasi beda font, beda ini, jadi di format PDF aja ya, diekspor PDF ya.
Namanya terus bagaimana Pak? Nama filenya itu misalnya nama NIM
nggak
atau
apa.
apa?
Pakai nama kelompok aja nggak masalah. Nanti diupload sendiri-sendiri ya.
Oke. Terima kasih Pak.
Oke, ada lagi?
Excuse me, sir.
Siapa itu ya?
Sabina.
Ya? Oke, silakan.
So I just missed my middle test because of my own fault.
Untuk
Is there any solution?
Oke, nah nanti untuk yang terlambat di middle test ya, nanti saya akan umumkan lewat Kodi, nanti bersamaan dengan kelas yang lain ya, hingga tidak satu persatu. Sabar ya Sabina.
Oke, sir, thank you.
Ya, ada lagi yang lain? Oke, kalau memang tidak ada, thank you for today. See you next meeting. Dan semoga dalam keadaan sehat selalu dan tetap semangat ya. Bu Nice, terima kasih ya.
Oke, thank you Mr. Labe.
Melanjutkan perjuangan.
Oke.
Di tugas-tugas perkembangan berikutnya. Jadi ada tugas-tugas yang belum terselesaikan ini. Baik semuanya ya, makasih semuanya.
Oke, thank you all. See you for the next meeting.
Thank you, Miss and Sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, Miss. See you next week.